Welcome back. I'm on my second coffee of the night today. I'm on my second coffee of the night today. That was the sentence that I said.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to sleep because it's 8 o'clock now. And yeah, I'm going to also drink a Pepsi Nitro, Peppy 90.
Are you gonna Oh wow. Communications with the controller have been interrupted. Please press any button other than the power button if there is. Oh, there it is.
I did it. Forgot how good this is.
Remember when the Wii used to be like, "Hey, listen, you need to go outside."
Yes.
I low key want that back. I don't think children need to be told that. I think adults need to be told that.
I never understood what that was trying to say because I was too young, so I always just thought. For some reason, I always thought your Wii remote needs some sunlight. Open a window.
It needs that vitamin D.
Yeah. Anyway, we're right where we left off. With Midna talking.
Yeah.
Looks like the shock of that impact not only raised the water level, but sped up the flow too. This water should flow all the way down to the lake. Why don't you take us on it? Why don't you let it take you there?
Can you just go limp and just go whoop? Oh wow, that's fast. Oh boy. I feel like that'd be like hitting concrete.
Oh, it definitely.
That hurt.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, because he kind of belly flopped. Yeah.
So I started a new job, and not by like a new job like for a company, but for a customer. So I've gotten into this nice habit at work where I will do a custom job for somebody.
Yeah.
And finish that job, get paid, and like not even a week will pass and I'll get another job. This time, not even an entire 6 hours passed and I got another job after finishing one. Like it literally took probably 2 hours, and then someone came through the shop and was like asking if I can make them something. And I was just like, I don't, in my mind I was thinking, I don't really want to because I just finished something and I have personal projects that I want to finish.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this could be super easy money.
Yeah.
And it is.
All right. Here we go. It's a fish.
I think that was very appropriate and yet very disturbing at the same time.
All right, we're gonna see how fast I can do this, because it took me like an hour, because I couldn't find all of them.
So you're gonna try to do it in 25 minutes?
Okay, our recording is at 50 minutes right now, so we'll see how long it takes me.
Dang.
It's this guy up here. Wow.
Collect his corpse.
Collect his soul.
Oh, they're camping.
What?
Put the tent stake down. And the sky butthole decided to poop out 3 demons.
Oh my. So it's getting into late October.
Yeah, it is actually, because we're over the halfway mark.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh, can you guys please?
Hey, somehow that worked.
Just barely. The leaves are starting to change color. Actually change color now.
It got cold and then it got warm again. Not very warm, but 70s.
It went from freezing to like good fall weather.
Yeah, more or less. It's pretty
it
good.
was like hot, then fall weather, then freezing. Like at night, it was getting to like 35.
Yeah, we had like one night where it was definitely freezing, which was nice because I woke up and I was cold, and I'm like, finally.
Yeah, I made the mistake of sleeping with my window open that night.
Mistake or a
And-
blessing?
No, the mistake because my throat hurt.
Oh,
Yeah, it was not the most fun thing out there.
have you ever gone camping in the winter?
I have not gone camping in the winter, but I have gone camping when it was like colder out.
I remember there's a time in which I went camping, like winter camping. I think it was like. It had to have been like January or February or something. It was like early in the year, but it's like cold out. And so I get all my camping gear. We go all the way to the campsite, which is like a 3-hour drive from where I live.
Mm-hmm.
We get there. We're told, hey, we get to take the cabins this year.
Ooh.
So our group was in the cabins while everyone else's group was not.
Mm.
And the cabin did not have a fireplace on the inside, but rather it had one on the front porch. Did not make a lot of sense.
That's weird.
Yeah. It is built by Boy Scouts, okay? And apparently the Kentucky Boy Scouts aren't that bright. Just being honest here.
Or their Boy Scout leader didn't trust them to build a place where you're supposed to put fire in anywhere inside.
The deck was made out of wood, too.
Did not want to be liable for that.
But yeah, it's pretty wild. So, yeah. I get to the campsite, and I realize I forgot my sleeping bag
Oh.
and pillow. So the only thing I have for warmth is like, I think it was like a wool blanket and a very thin, like, wool sheet, essentially.
Yikes.
It wasn't even a blanket. It was like really a textile that's like meant to be like turned into like a piece of clothing.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't even know where I got it. I hope I still have it somewhere because it's really nice. Maybe I'll turn it into a cape or a pair of pants.
Say a cape?
A cape.
No capes.
So a pair of pants. It's a bright red color too, so I'd
Parachute pants.
It's a bright red, so I'd look very French. If you don't know what that means, World War I.
Yep.
The French were kind of... They were looking good, but they were also looking very dead.
Yeah. And then the Americans came in looking like the actual dirt.
Yeah, the Germans also had pretty good camo.
They did.
Well, they had good uniforms in general.
It just was the correct color for the war.
Oh, yeah. But man, those French guys looked really nice.
They did. They really did.
So nice, in fact, that they became actual targets.
All right, gotta do this. Baloney. I did it wrong. Gosh darn it. There we go. I did it right.
All right.
Wow.
But yeah, it was really cold. And so that entire weekend, I was like trying to stay warm. And like, I think I had like a scrap of wool blanket from when I turned one into a coat. And I tried to make like other clothing items out of it, like mittens or something, while I was there. Because it's just like,
Wow, that sounds pretty awful, actually.
It was definitely an experience. It's really freaking cold. Like it's funny because okay, 30s and 40s don't sound very cold in general to me at
Sound pretty
least.
cold to me.
It gets cold whenever it's consistently 30s and 40s. So
Yeah,
it's like I can be outside in 30s and 40s for like a little while and I'll be fine.
yeah,
But out in that weather for a weekend,
yeah. Cold.
yeah, no. Absolutely not. Yeah.
Yeah. What made me excited about it becoming fall is eggnog.
Mm.
I freaking love eggnog. And uh my manager bought eggnog
Mm.
um and like brought it to work. And I found out that one of my coworkers had never had eggnog before. Literally never in his he's like 19
Mm.
and he's never had eggnog before.
His parents must not buy it.
Yeah. And so he tried it. Well, first they had to convince him that it was good. And then he tried it and he was like, "Oh yeah, this is pretty good." And I was like, "Yeah, it's basically just like a custard, a really thin custard." He was like, "Yeah, I can see that. It's pretty good."
Yeah. It's really good whenever you add alcohol to it.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. It was really confused why the package said non-alcoholic. And I was like, because that's like the traditional recipe.
Yeah, like I can't remember when or where I found it, but there's an old recipe for eggnog from like the colonial days.
Oh man.
And yeah, it is like, yeah, put alcohol in that boy. I can't remember what alcohol it was. I think it was rum.
Probably, I'm pretty sure it
I
is
think it called
traditionally
for
made with
rum.
rum.
It's either rum or like some kind of Irish whiskey.
Yeah,
But it's
whiskey's
probably
also
rum.
good. Yeah. All right.
Our family's drinking habits go all the way back to the colonial days.
I think they go back long before the colonial days.
Probably.
Maybe like ancient Egypt. I don't know.
Goes all the way back to whenever alcohol was first invented. That's when the Perkins pour came about.
Yep. That's the thing. Perkins pour, which is basically just when you don't measure your alcohol.
Yeah, we were on a train last summer.
Yes.
And
What is it called? The Verde Valley or Verde Canyon Railway
yeah,
in Cottonwood?
I think that sounds right. Yeah, Cottonwood.
Cottonwood, Arizona? Yeah.
I think so. Anyways, if you're out in that direction, definitely give that a try, especially if you can get like. We had like a special ticket that
Yeah.
gave us like the back area that had like access to a bar.
Well, they all have access to a bar. The thing is, we had an open bar.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So I drank so many Shirley Temples.
And
I drank like 3.
I had a mudslide for the first time, and I have not had a mudslide that good since.
But it wasn't just a mudslide, it was a uh ice cream sandwich mudslide. And it's called the Perkins Special, named after my family because that train goes through my family's ranch.
Yeah, like my grandmother, his mother, had to like correct stories and tell the guide new stories.
The employed historian was corrected by my mother because he was telling stories about my mom's like grandpa, and the historian was like telling these stories about him, and my mom was just like, "That is not real. Actually, here's the truth. He was not as cool of a guy as you think he was." And then like, oh, there's one we eventually kind of go up in the mountains, and the historian goes, I'm not quite sure at what altitude deer turn into antelope, but there's antelope in these mountains.
Huh?
And my mom goes, and that's just like a little joke.
Okay, 'cause
And then
that's like,
and
hold
then
on.
my mom goes, "Oh, you know why there's antelope up here, right?" And the historian's like, "No, why?" And my mom goes, "Oh, because of uh I forget his name. Her grandma or grandpa. He really liked hunting, and so he got antelope shipped down from Montana and just like kept them here so that he could hunt something."
Huh?
And the historian was like, "What?"
That's really funny.
And so, if you go to the Grand Canyon or like anywhere in northern Arizona and you see antelope, my family.
You hear that? If you've hunted antelope in Arizona,
Yep.
you could thank my family, his family,
Yep.
our family.
Our family.
Our family's
So-
wild.
It's pretty friggin' wild, bro. But yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay, good. Nothing.
Thanksgiving's coming up.
Thanksgiving is. It's tied to be first in my favorite holiday list. So it's Christmas and Thanksgiving.
For some reason, find Christmas stressful.
I get that.
It's like, I think it's because the whole like gift getting thing. Like, if I'm like, well, a lot of it is I'm struggling with like, how much money do I have? How much money do I spend on each person, and who do I actually give gifts to? Because I don't want to like not include people, but at the same time, I don't have that much money. So it's like I almost want to just get gifts for like 3 people and that's it. But I feel bad for doing that.
I get that. I
So-
do enjoy gifts, but at the same time, it's
Dang it.
it's really nice whenever it's only a few things. You watch movies,
Yeah.
eat Christmas cookies, hang out,
You see, my
don't
family's
go to work.
like my mom and dad's idea for Christmas this year was to go on a cruise. Don't do any gifts. Just do like socks or something. And then or like pajamas, whatever, for everyone. And then don't do gifts. And just go on a cruise together. That's what we wanted to do for Christmas. But your dad was like, "No. I like gifts." And so your dad's the reason why we're not going on a cruise.
I'm kind of okay with that.
No, because here's the thing: if you calculate how much you spend on gifts, if you pull a Christmas with the Cranks and you calculate how much you're spending on gifts each year, it's about the price of a ticket to go on a cruise.
Yeah.
So, in a cruise, there's free food. It's fun.
Well,
you get
it's
to
not
hang out.
free. You paid for it
Well, yeah,
already.
you pay for it, but it's all prepaid food.
See, I'm
There's
not
plenty of
against the
fun
idea
activities.
of a cruise. I just
Oh my gosh.
where was the plan on
I'm
which direction would the cruise have gone?
pretty sure south to like the Caribbean, like Mexico. Somewhere warm, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I would have been fine with like a Canadian
cruise.
yeah, like an Alaskan cruise.
Dude, it'd
'Cause
have been so
honestly, it's not
freaking
like
cold.
I'm not gonna say something dumb. It would be cold, but I'm sure that the boat is heated sufficiently.
Maybe so. Maybe.
So
See, I could get on board with the idea of doing like a summer cruise to like Alaska, but for Christmas, I really do like just being at home, not traveling.
well, that was the idea with the cruise is that you go down to New Orleans, you get on a boat, and you just vibe for like 5 days on that boat. You just go eat food, go do whatever, don't care, stay in your room and play Mario Kart.
Yeah, that's a
The
problem.
the
Our
only
family can't do a cruise very well. I can see it now. We'd just be in our cabins, not taking advantage of the fact that we're on a
No,
cruise.
I think we would. The thing is, it's I the biggest thing for me is having comfortable sleeping arrangements.
Absolutely.
Because those rooms are just like hotel rooms, and I would hate being in a hotel room for Christmas. I already dislike sleeping on that pull-out bed in your mom's basement for
I don't
Christmas
blame you.
with 2 other people, but like it's tolerable.
I've slept in worse situations, so yeah. Um, I've I've played with the idea, and I don't know if I'm gonna do this year or not. But of just like renting out a hotel room for a few days while I'm in Somerset for that.
Oh,
It's like it's not cost effective. It's not really even a good idea. But at the same time, we just don't really have the space
no, not really.
in my parents' house. We would have more space if we got rid of the pool table that we hardly ever use.
Yeah. Wow. Thing is so gross.
Yeah, that's a nope.
And it like jiggles. It's like a big zit.
What?
This thing took me forever to fight when I was practicing for. Oh my
Whoa.
gosh, dang it. Such a fat bug. This basically just looks like me after Thanksgiving. Oh gosh, it got me again.
I've been seeing a lot of posts from people I follow on Instagram. Honestly, it's someone that I should probably stop following because I think they're a fearmongerer.
Uh huh.
And it's like, oh, war's coming. This is gonna happen. I can't believe this is happening. And I'm like, why are you surprised by this? You're a full-grown adult with like a wife and kid, or kids, and you're like, I can't believe these bad things are happening in the world. It's like, you've been here long enough. You've watched like some really bad things happen, and you're surprised to see it happen again. Why?
People be silly.
Yeah, like I get it. It's upsetting to see bad things happen, but after so much of it, it's just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I saw that coming.
Yeah. All right. That's the last light vessel quest in the game.
That didn't take very long.
It did not. It took like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was really
Not
good.
bad. Make sure you get that last fused shadow now.
Fused shadow.
See you later. Yeah, it's the mask thing she's been having us collect.
She knows acrobatic moves.
She does.
Kind of impressive. I can't move like
She also
that.
flies around.
That's true. I can't do that either. If I tried either one of those things, I'm sure I'd break my body. I swear if this thing looks weird.
It actually looks the most normal out of any of the spirits.
Yeah, it actually does.
Wait, you must know that it was the. Here's the creepiest cutscene in the whole game. Maybe in Zelda history. When all was chaos, the goddesses descended and gave order and life to the world. They granted power, equality to all who dwell in the light, and
This is the
then
same
returned
music
to the
they used in
heavens.
Ocarina of Time for this same kind of spiel.
The lands where the goddesses descended came to be known as the sacred lands or something, I don't remember. For ages, the people lived at ease, content in mind and body. But the devil take the women, for they never can be easy, says Irish people.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna stab him.
Sure is. Oh,
What?
but Link killed her first. And he changed clothes suddenly.
What in the name of Mike?
Among those living in the light, interlopers who excelled at magic appeared.
What the fudge?
Wielding powerful sorcery, they tried to establish dominion over the sacred realm. They look like a boy band, like a goth boy band.
What the crap?
He got
The Jonas
vaporized.
Brothers just...
The Jonas Brothers.
Oh my gosh, don't smile like that. That's weird. This is so weird.
It was when the goddesses ordered us 3 light spirits to intervene. We sealed away the great magic those individuals had mastered. You ready for the creepiest part of any Zelda game ever?
Was that it?
That was it.
That is very memeable, and I am
It is.
disappointed in the meming
You know this
community that they
magic.
have not used that.
I've seen it. It is the dark power you seek, the fused shadow. Oh, hero chosen by the goddesses.
It's weird
She
that
got
they
the
just...
dogs out.
It's weird how like they just grabbed her like caricature and then just put her upside down and like twirled her and just put her in front of the camera and dropped her.
Yeah, I don't know what Nintendo was on when they put that together, but
Dude, they were like
goodness.
eating shrooms.
Were probably
They
with the Mario team.
Yeah, the Mario team's on the Mario shrooms and ate them.
The dark power that you seek is within the sleeping lake bed temple in Lake Hylia. Yeah, I don't know. There's also a really creepy scene in what's it called? Majora's Mask.
Dude, that
That-
game is just creepy.
Yeah, the whole game is creepy, but there's a really creepy scene in it, like cutscene in it, that apparently the director of the game, AGI Anuma, had nightmares for like 2 days because of that cutscene.
Oh my god.
Legitimately had nightmares from it, and yeah, it was. He also had nightmares of the game just failing because it was I think it was one of the first games that he had directed, and so he just there's so much pressure because they made it in a year
Oh gosh.
that he was like, it's gonna fail. This is the whole company's gonna go down because of me. And he was just so worried that he just had nightmares and like just felt sick for days leading up to the release.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, here's the most beautiful character in the whole game.
The clown?
Yep. No, I'm kidding. Some of the Zoras are still alive down there. Actually, he's got a deviated septum for sure. So we gotta.
I thought maybe they had dried up along with the lake.
He is wearing jeans, I guess. So those are jeans, right?
Hey, buddy,
Sure.
have you heard there's like a temple or something at the bottom of this lake? They put on such airs with all their rituals and fancy temple hoo-ha, then they just disappeared. And what's with putting that temple so deep that humans can't swim there? I swear those Zoras.
This guy's giving some racist vibes. Also, he has a bullet bill on his arm.
Oh yeah, he does.
I never noticed that.
Oh, are you a customer? Yeah, you are one lucky fella. Yeah, fella. The height of excitement, the thrill of launching to the heavens, the very peak of flying fantasy. It can be yours, fella, for a limited time only, and without waiting in line. There's a paltry 10 rupees. What do you say, buddy o' mine? Want to give her a shot? Yeah, welcome, fella, and right this way. I'm trying to do like my southern sleazy guy kind of voice.
This guy gives off some hard, like. What truck does he drive? He drives like a 1998 Chevy Silverado that's like completely rusted out.
Either a rusted out Chevy or a Jeep or a Ram.
Oh. Yeah.
Of course, one that's like used, looks good on the outside, but is constantly in the shop.
Yeah. It's giving some hardcore, like, let's go Brandon, Trump 2024 like stickers everywhere. His favorite historical figures probably like General Patton or something.
That looks like the most inaccurate shot ever.
It's basically a massive like blunderbuss kind of thing. Whoa, that reminds me of something. Didn't the late queen in Zora's domain ask you to do something? She asked us to find her son, the one who's been missing since he headed for Hyrule Castle. I think something about blah 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 blah. Thank you, Midna. I was hoping that was gonna be louder.
Nah.
I hate ladders in this freaking game, bro.
I like how your hat decides to do a weird
Yeah, it just like
animation.
stands up. Once again, solidifying my theory that Link's hat is just a continuation of his head.
No.
I'm telling you, there's bones in there.
No.
No.
Just no.
All right.
I have a sneeze ready to go. Hold on. It's like right here.
Wow. That was beautiful.
I need to blow my nose. That hurt.
I don't have any tissues anymore. It's so warm in here, so make sure you leave that door open.
Yeah. There they go.
Well, hey guys, welcome to the Just Me episode. Or part of the episode, I should say. We're gonna go. My horse is being shot. Don't worry about that. We're gonna go talk to this wolf man here. Bork. Woo! We meet again. It appears your efforts have begun to return some vigor into Hyrule, but it is far too early to relax. Do you feel ready to learn another hidden skill to steal? Hidden skill to steal yourself from the forthcoming battles against more powerful foes? What the? All right, we got to prove that we can do our shield attack. Welcome back. We're learning a new thing. The backslice. New move.
Please demonstrate it on a honey-baked ham.
What?
The backslice.
Okay. Well, bam. All right. Oh, heck. I did it wrong.
Somehow you did it right and wrong.
You carry yourself well, but do not forget the proper timing for swinging your sword while you jump. The third hidden skill, the backslice, has been passed on. Wow. Nice. Backslice. There are still 4 hidden skills for you to learn. Do not neglect your daily sword training between now and the time you come to learn the next skill. May we meet again.
I like how you
Wow.
just passed out for a brief moment.
Yep.
And that orc was just like, wow, he's really sleepy.
Totally got him.
You sliced his throat and then you stabbed him in the sternum.
And then I was really cool about it. Anyway. Freaking hate this guy.
Throw him off the bridge.
I wish I could, but he runs too fast.
He's a fast boy.
Bye-bye.
He just has a very unlikable face.
He does. He really does.
You just see this guy going into town going, yeah, yeah, just rolling around everywhere.
just rolling through the town. If you were a security guard and you saw a guy just rolling, would you do something about that?
Death!
Stop! You violated the law.
I'd be very just not okay with that. I'd be like, nope, can't have that. Look, I don't care what you call it. Say it's yoga, sure, whatever. No. Not allowed.
That is a Zora child. This is beyond my expertise. My reaction to Link. Doctor, wait. If something isn't done, this child will...
Okay, so she just doesn't care that you're there.
Not one bit. This cat is suspicious, though. Well, this isn't good. A human doctor won't do it, huh?
I don't know, maybe the fish kid needs some water.
Just dunk him in a tank of water, it'll be fine.
Better yet, just fill it with Gatorade. You need these electrolytes.
That old coot reminded me, though, I heard of a shaman in Kakariko Village in the Elden Lands who tends to Gorons and
Hey, I think we
Zoras.
froze.
Did we?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, welcome back.
Just gonna act like nothing happened.
Anyways, I was gonna say, ah, we have to go back to the village and talk to the shaman.
Yep. We gotta take him. ill-advisable. But we can't turn a blind eye to a pretty girl in need either. Yes, we better escort you, am I right, boys? Rah. Average Marines.
I was gonna say that's what the church girls see. You saw the boys are like, yeah,
Let's lift some chairs.
yes.
To reach Kakariko, we've got to cross 2 plains that are each infested by dangerous beasts. But we'll be safe now.
They cannot tell me that they did not model that character after Whoopi Goldberg. That's all I see right now.
I mean, yeah, kinda. Cowards, don't ever show your faces here again. Me when I see a pretty girl. Look at his posture. He's got gamer posture right now.
You really do.
Both of his arms are like in front of him. Mouth open. Looks like we've got one young swordsman left.
He's like, huh? Yeah? That's me. What?
And not only that, but it looks like this brave young man will escort us. So let's get ready to go, honey. Pronto. Huh? What'd you say? You know that girl, don't you? Ah! It's a real shame. She can't even remember her own name right now.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Bless her heart. She found this poor boy collapsed in the road, so she did all she could to save him. More courage in that girl than all the soldiers of Hyrule, for sure. I don't know, she just kind of carried a boy to safety. That's not super, but I mean, I guess. It's more of a roast on the soldiers than a, saying much of anything about her. You lent her strength to her, you hear me? This cat's giving me a side eye, like I'm trying to date his daughter.
Dude, that's just cats in general. Cats are weird.
Alright, here's the most frustrating and most fun part of the game.
Is it another duel on the bridge?
It is another duel on the bridge.
Ooh. Why don't you just, I don't know, not do that? Like, you have a bow, you could just strap a bomb to that bad boy and shoot him in the butt and blow his cheeks off.
Just you wait, just you see. Can you deal with that thing? Probably. Cool camera motion. Whoa. We're ready to go.
That makes no sense.
I just want to see what happens to the camera, when it's not moving, or what's happening where the camera doesn't see. Do the models get teleported over, or they're just two links in the same room?
Oh, I know what you mean now.
Yeah.
Zoom out, just see
what's actually going on. Yeah.
Gosh.
Thank you so much for this. If you don't mind me asking, what's your name?
Bob Saget!
Zinc Ash 89? I will never in all my life forget your kindness, Zinc Ash 89.
Doubt it.
Little lady, I think you best save your things until we make it safe in Kakariko.
Link immediately fails, falls off the bridge, and dies. And she's like, well,
let's turn around. This swordsman of ours has great eyes, honey. They're proud and wild, just like a feral beast. What?
What?
This game did create furries. I swear. We need a beast right now to keep... We need a beast!
Oh my gosh.
To keep the true ones at bay. If we make it to Kakariko safely, we'll just thank him then, okay?
We need a true one to keep the... what?
We need a beast to keep the true ones away. The true
She just winked
beasts.
and blew us a kiss.
She did. She really did.
I'm not okay with
She's
that.
flirting. She flirts a lot in this game.
You know, you'd think that should give you a head start.
I mean, I'm faster. So anyway, we're just gonna... Wrong button.
What?
And somehow she's right behind us.
Oh boy.
Oh my. He's got shields now.
The Porkinator.
The Porkinator. All right, it's your turn, honey. We're counting on you.
1, 2, 3.
Zink.
So dark.
I can't see anything.
Well, short.
What the? Why did you?
Wee.
Why did he block it?
He has shields.
I know, but like, he's not supposed to. There you go. Ah. Well, shoot. All right, one more
You know
time.
what? I believe in you.
Got him.
Maybe we should have bought a potion.
All right, now we're fine. I got him. Don't worry, lady.
Where did you go?
I don't know. Dead. And a key somehow magically floated over. Wow.
Very confusing. This is a key to understanding the game.
Nice work, honey. Keep up the good work. Yeehaw.
Pray I don't die of dysentery on the way. This covered wagon. Yeehaw.
Let's hope we make it to Oregon safely. Now I have half a heart. Nice.
Yeah, if you fall off your horse, you're dead.
Yeah. I don't quite know what to do.
Don't get shot.
Whoop. That was close. Also, I need to
Probably
get rid of
remove the
this.
bombs.
Oh yeah, I also
Uh-oh.
forgot I need this.
Make it windy.
Indeed. Make it real windy.
What is...
Ah! I got caught on an angle. Freaking angles. Oh yeah. And there's this part where you have to get off of your horse just to unlock this. And then she just leaves.
Then she runs you over.
Pretty much. And the hitbox to getting on the horse is like 1 millimeter. Alright.
Oh, this is the fun part. And by fun, I mean... And probably obnoxious.
It actually is kind of fun.
You just block an arrow with your sword?
I think I did. I think I sliced an arrow out of the air like a freaking Jedi. That's a bridge.
I need to, like, stop playing games that involve swords. Because I've been wanting to buy myself a sword for, like, years now. And I'm just like, I'm gonna do it, I swear.
Ah. See, if I'm gonna buy a sword, it's gonna be like a actually good sword that's like made properly.
Exactly, that's a problem, is that it's so easy to find quote-unquote swords, but all of them are like props.
Oh my
or
gosh, Minda,
not
shut
helpful.
up. They're literally on fire.
She's like, hold on, stop right here, I need to tell you something. They're on fire. You're like, yes, I know!
It seems like the horse is scared of explosives. I don't know why.
Goodness. Oh, okay.
I saved it.
Yeah. Finding a good sword is kind of hard. Like, I know a
is.
brand to buy from,
Yeah?
but I think all their swords are made in China.
Oh,
Granted,
yikes.
Like, granted, it's really hard to find a sword that is affordable and not made in China or India.
Oh.
Because,
Well, yeah, you're not
slave
going to find
labor.
something affordable that's good. So if it's
No,
good,
no,
it's innately not affordable.
it's a good sword. It's just, it's not made in,
Ah, I hate this!
it's not made in Europe or, like, America. It's, like, made somewhere else.
What the frick, game? The
The
controls are so garbage.
The developers are like, yes, we're gonna add this characteristic to the game, where you're gonna be riding a horse.
Well, heck. Ah!
I think part of the problem is that the horse control in these games are not very good.
Well, it's just the horse isn't smart, like it is in Breath of the Wild. The horse actually like move away from things in Breath of the Wild. Like it'll dodge trees and stuff,
True.
which for some reason, it feels like it doesn't do in Tears of the Kingdom.
It will. It's just you have to kind of let it do its thing, instead of like using the stick to like, wow, good shot. Yeah, you kind of just have to not control it so much that it does its own thing.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Okay.
Is that the same key?
Yep.
Who's locking these gates?
Oh my gosh, this camera, this horse. Ah! The animation for the horse is so long. Just every animation. If you run into something, it's like, hold on, wait 5 seconds, please.
Recomputing, you moron. That kid has the Karen haircut so bad.
He does. He has passed through the worst of it. As long as he rests, he shall recover in due time. Do you know
Wait,
the
which
fate
one?
of his mother? Her welfare consumes him. He has been mumbling deliriously about her almost constantly.
Her welfare consumes him.
What? He's being he's being eaten by Medicaid.
Have you lost Medicaid or Chip?
I can see the knowledge grieves you. It must be an awful memory. I'll stay with him until he's better, no matter how long it takes. Is that so? Thank you, Colin. Hey, Zink. About Ilya. Huh? What about her? Is it true what they say about her? Yes, she has lost her memory, Colin. And regaining it will be no simple task.
She can't even do the doggy anymore.
What? I know what you're referring to, but like, jeez, where'd that come from?
I don't know.
But it will be all right, child. You see, she still remembers how to breathe and eat food. If we just give her some time, I am certain that Ilya will find her heart again.
That reminds me. I have a coworker that's telling me about how to better understand how to do a particular art, and that is like floral tooling with leather. He's like, all right, to better understand this, I'm going to study historical art, like Roman, Greek, and all this other stuff, because that's where it's heavily influenced from.
Mm-hmm.
And so he has gotten better. It's just very weird because it's like, yeah, the only thing I started doing now is just like eat, sleep, breathe, and study. And I've been doing that for a week. I'm like, yeah, and it's working.
Wow. Nice to see there's still hope here. It's always good to see happy results repay your efforts. I don't know what this voice is for her.
You'd
The
heard.
skills of yours. Any chance you're of the mind to put them for use for Hyrule? To use for Hyrule. I can't read anymore. Well, what hope is there in our kingdom? What hope there is in our kingdom is frail and dying, but there's still a group trying to do what it can. And I'm a member of that group.
Don't know.
Call me Telma. Call me Telma, child. This is my voice now. I've gotten a new voice. I may just stay here a little bit longer. I'm still worried about Ilya and, well, never mind about the rest.
No, you're just interested in that shaman. Don't lie to me.
Zinc, I want to see you again at my bar. You hear me? The bar is the bar is actually some kind of safe house for my friends. There's a passageway that leads to the castle from in there as well. If you ever need anything, stop by. I'll be waiting for you, honey. Where's HR?
Sexual harassment. Also, her braids look heavy. Goodness, my nose is so itchy. I blame it on the carpet.
What?
I blame it on the carpet.
What are you blaming on the carpet?
My itchy nose.
Okay. For some reason, the Zora princess or prince or queen, I mean, reminds me of the White Witch from Narnia.
Which one? Like which Narnia?
The Lion, the Witch, the Wardrobe. The movie.
We've been recording for
An hour and 45 minutes.
An hour 45. So we should probably be about done.
Yep. I'm just gonna get this last little bit here.
She's like, follow me to my grave. Let's cuddle.
Oh my. I don't know if you can
Bro,
cuddle with a
you're-
ghost.
She is a queen and her tombstone is sad.
That's not a tombstone.
Oh, it's not?
No.
She's like, hey, listen. Here's a rock.
Look, is a rock. It's Iraq. Ow.
That's a nice boulder.
I thought this tunnel was larger, so I was trying to roll into it. Wow.
Ah, a proper tombstone.
Yep. You know, this song has lyrics. Not a lot of people know about it, but I'll sing it. I'll sing it here in just a second once the song loops over again. Just wait a little longer. Here we go. Water temple sucks. Water temple sucks. Might as well quit the game right now.
Is it really just that boring?
Well, Water Temple and the N64 Zelda games were awful, and this one is not very good either. So,
Upsetting.
yeah. Apparently, Kakariko Village is a sacred place for the Zora people somehow, for some reason, even though it's in a freaking desert. My husband in life, King Zora, also rests his spirit here. There is no coincidence my son found his salvation in this place.
What?
He found Christ here.
Oh, okay.
Um,
It's like, well, you see, after I died, he's like, well, I guess I don't have any parents. And so Jesus is like, hey, yo, I'll be your daddy.
Whoa. That which I have promised you is within this grave. During his lifetime, my husband created garments specifically for the chosen hero, garments that house the abilities of a Zora.
Why do they have to put it in the grave?
Cause
Why can't they just be normal and just put it in a box?
you got the Zora armor. This special garment is handed down through the Zora royal family. If you have it equipped, you can move freely through the water, but you will be more vulnerable to fire and ice attacks. Now at last I can join the king in slumber. And yet my son, he still knows nothing of my death. If you see him again, please pass on this message. Tell him he must not grieve his mother's passing. Tell him she wanted him to be brave and live on as the king of our people. And tell him his mother loves him without end. Tell him. Womp.
I don't know about that, Chief. I think I'm gonna take this here garment and
leave. Leave. Well, that's a good thing. You found all you found all your friends and picked up that nifty Zora armor. But aren't you forgetting something kind of important? That last fused shadow. Remember what Pharaon, the light spirit, said? He said you would need the fused shadow to defeat the Dark Overlord Zant and save the world. So even if you go back now with all of the people you saved, the whole tragedy would just repeat itself. So let's go get it. We need to go to the temple on the lake bed of Lake Hylia. Yes, I know.
Nice.
All right. That's the episode right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep now.